everyone, welcome to Destination Dives by Avant Garde. We are about to start our live event and we would like to share some tips to enhance your experience during the show. If you're watching from a computer, keep your smartphone close to you. During the presentation, we will display QR codes directly on the screen to allow you to download materials from our partners. We will also be presenting polls and quizzes during the event. To vote, you will have to access menti.com and type the voting code displayed on the screen. A live chat is available on the right side of the screen. To comment, like, or post any content on the chat, you need to be logged into your Google account. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel and enjoy the show.
Olá, bom dia, eu sou o Jefferson, eu sou uma das pessoas que cuida do mercado brasileiro na Avant, assim como também de alguns outros mercados latino-americanos. Espero que vocês aproveitem o show, disfrutem del show.
Hola, buenas tardes, mi nombre es Ofelia Barrios y estoy encargada del mercado mexicano. Bienvenidos a esta nueva edición de nuestros Destination Dives.
Hola, desde Buenos Aires, mi nombre es Rosina Voz de Freitas, estoy a cargo en Avant del mercado de Argentina y Uruguay. Espero que disfruten mucho de esta nueva experiencia e nos estamos viendo muy pronto. Gracias por estar aí.
Meu pessoal, bom dia, aqui é o Victor da equipe da Avant Brasil, espero que vocês curtam a live. Até mais.
Hola, yo soy Isabel Fernández y estoy encargada del mercado de Colombia. Espero que disfruten mucho de este destino y de los lugares tan fantásticos que tienen para mostrarnos.
Good morning. My name is Sidney Alonso and welcome to Destination Dives by Avant. Today we're going to show you the beauties of Egypt by the hands of Emeco Travel. It is important for all of you to know that Egypt is one of the countries open for Latin Americans at this time, and we hope that you have great ideas during this show and you can take on to your passengers and clients. We thank you so much for speaking with us, and we ask you to please answer the survey at the end of our live broadcast. Thank you so much, enjoy your time, and let us know if we can help you in anything. Thank you, have a great day.
Bienvenido a la destinación Destination Dive, la edición egipcio. Mi nombre es Elhami El Zayat, soy el presidente de la agencia de Emeco Travel.
And my name is Karim Mebeli, I'm the Director General of Emeco Travel. Thank you for spending the time to join our Destination Dive edition in Egypt, and thank you Avant Garde for giving us the opportunity.
Es un privilegio de empezar esta edición con este histórico hotel Cairo Marriott Palace Hotel and Casino. La entrada del hotel fue en el nivel abajo, pero ahora cambiaba y se encuentran en el primer nivel donde estamos ahora. El hotel fue inaugurado en 1982. Este de lujo propiedad tiene lo que necesita por un viaje de placer, incentivo o conferencia. El hotel tiene instalaciones interiores, externas, y ningún otro hotel en el centro del Cairo lo tiene. Lo más importante es que aquí, desde 1984, hemos hecho los más magnificentes eventos para incentivos. Para el viajar normal, y para también incentivos el número de puestos de comidas y su variedad, así que la piscina, sauna y baño turco y las pistas de tenis ofrecen una variedad única para los clientes quien pueden utilizar también el campo de golf en el Gezira Club del otro lado de la calle.
So let's go down the ramp, meet the hotel executive who will give us a brief about the Hotel Palace, the historical part of the palace. And until then, let's connect with our team in the pyramids and we'll meet you down at the main Hotel Palace. See you then.
Hello. Hi. Thanks to my colleague first for reaching me out here. My name is Raif. I work for the incentive department. Luckily, I'm talking to you from a magnificent, amazing historical place, being one of the ancient wonders of the world. I'm here at the Pyramids and Sphinx area, where you can see behind me, I have a very lovely background with the Sphinx, with the three pyramids together. So it's an amazing area. We usually do a tour here. We start from the other side of the area. You do a tour around the three pyramids. You go to a certain area which we call it the panorama area, where you get a view of the three pyramids together in the background. Behind me is the Sound and Light Theater. Let me point this out to you. It's over there. We have sound and light performances happening every day in the area with different languages. We do have the same in our famous temples. We have one in Karnak al-Luxor, one in Philae Temple in Aswan, and we have in Abu Simbel at the Temple of Ramses II. Let me walk down to our tour guide Walid al-Battuti. The area, and he's sure he's full of information, much better than me on that side. Hello, Walid.
How are you?
It's nice to see you.
It's good to see you. What a day. You know what? I would like to say to everyone, we're very happy to see you. I mean, today the world is going virtual, and if the camera comes with us over here and they get to see the Sphinx and the three pyramids. This is, imagine, I don't have anybody in the view. Yes, thank you, Raif, for arranging to keep the area empty for us for this virtual tour. But it is much, much, much better to be here by yourself and get to see it for yourself. Egypt loves you, as we say. Come and see for yourself. We're waiting for all of you. We'll see you soon.
Walid, before we leave, I forgot to mention a very important thing.
Please.
You know that area and what type of events we can arrange over there. This is something everywhere in the area. This is one of the very good privileges in Egypt, that we can use our historical sites for the sake of organizing corporate events or any type of event.
But Raif, don't forget, we make magic by night.
Yes,
this
totally
is completely
different.
It
Totally
is lit,
different.
It is the view. It is the Sphinx and the pyramids. Who can have an event? And your background, the backdrop, is the only remaining wonder of the ancient seven wonders of the world.
Nothing could
and
be better.
we're known for being the people who can make magic.
Yes, yes.
We make magic.
You can imagine, nothing can be better. You have the pyramids, as Walid said, three pyramids on the background with the Sphinx, so...
We can do it.
Yes. Let's hope the same. Let's keep our fingers crossed. And let's move directly now to our team in downtown back again. I'm gonna walk with Walid to another area, and then we'll meet again after you join our downtown team. Bye-bye.
Thank you.
Wow. Wow. Honestly, I wish I was a Khedive.
Hello.
How are you?
Hi, Karim.
Hi.
Hi, Mr. Zayed. Sorry. Hi, how are you?
So, we are at the main palace of the hotel. Let me introduce you. Garde Abdel Khali is the director of marketing and communication for Marriott Hotels in Egypt, and Heba Isa is also the cluster director of sales and marketing for Marriott Hotel in Egypt. Garde, I know that you have a lot to tell us about this beautiful place.
First of all, welcome to Gezira Palace. That's the actual name of the palace. A palace built 150 years ago. We've just celebrated 150 years in last year. This palace was built actually for the opening of the Suez Canal. So it has a rich history and a great story to tell. The one who built this palace actually was the Khedive Ismail, the ruler of Egypt at that time, and he built it for just one big love of his life, was Empress Eugenie, wife of Napoleon III, who stayed at this palace at the time. The palace the building of it costed £750,000 at the time, which was a great amount of money, immense amount of money. And you can see from all around that when he decided to build it, he commissioned architects and designers from Europe, and he wanted to impress her, basically. So basically, Eugenie, she had roots from Granada, so he was trying to replicate some of the artists that you have seen outside from her hometown, and also to replicate some pieces from her palace in France, in Tuileries. So all this beauty is inspired by European designers, Carl von Dieberts and others. So going through the history of this place have changed hands over years from the Khedive after he had faced some debts. So the palace was confiscated at that time and was given to a government company which ran it as a Gezira hotel for a while. Then it was sold to a Syrian landlord called Habib Lutfallah, who lived in the place here. Then in the 50s, after the revolution, it was nationalized and became owned by the government to be operating as the Omar Khayyam Hotel. Then later on, in the 70s, actually in 1970, there was a deal between the EGOT, which is the Egyptian government hotels company, to run the hotel for Marriott to run the hotel and add all the needed luxury and state-of-the-art technology and hospitality to the place, to be housing now over 1,000 rooms and suites and receiving guests from across the globe. So it's almost 150 years of royal hospitality that this place have witnessed over the years between the year it was built until now. So it's great heritage and great setting. I will show you some of the parts that has been transformed into some dining places in the palace. So we are now in the heart of the palace. This place is called Saraya Gallery. Saraya Gallery is one of the main dining venues in the palace, which still holds the grandeur and the heritage and the magnificent interior design. You can look up the ceiling, which is purely impressive and amazing, and the chandeliers, the brass chandeliers that has been done since the building of the palace, and it lasts till now for people to really get inspired while dining in the heart of the palace.
Lots of business meeting and good food.
Yeah, amazing food. Yeah, amazing.
It's really impressive. Has always been an impressive icon spot in Cairo for me, always.
So wait until we go outside and show you the outdoor facilities, which is another unique feature for the hotel, having a quiet oasis amid the bustling city of Cairo.
Great. And until we move to the terrace part, we will then connect with our team at the pyramids. They're streaming now. They're ready for their edition. And I will also meet you later on in another spot, leave you in the good hand of Heba, Ghada, and Mrs. Zayed. So see you soon.
Hola todos. Moving around the area, we met with our dearest friend, Mustafa Bushanab. Mustafa is one of our best guides. He's not only a tour guide, he's one of the very professional Egyptologists in Egypt. So Mustafa is going to give us a short historical brief about the pyramids and Sphinx place. Hello, Mustafa.
Hola, Mr. Raif.
How
¿Cómo
are
está?
you?
Muy bien.
Good.
Muy bien, gracias. Estamos en un sitio arqueológico de los más importantes del mundo. Estamos en la área de las pirámides, que se data más o menos siglo XXVII-XXVIII antes de Cristo. Estamos donde las famosas 3 pirámides de Keops, Khafre, Mykerinos, las que están construidas sobre un eje que va de nordeste a suroeste, cada con una base cuadrada. Cada lado de los 4 lados de la base se enfrenta con un punto de los 4 puntos cardinales. Las 3 pirámides construidas con orden de tamaño, de antigüedad, originariamente estaban revestidas con un revestimiento externo. Apenas se conserva el ápice de Khafre, la del medio. Así podemos imaginar cuando todas ellas estaban cubiertas de la misma forma. Como también están las pequeñas, las secundarias, las satélites, subsidiarias, donde fueron sepultadas las reinas, las mujeres de los faraones. También tenemos unas centenares de lo que llamamos mastabas, donde fueron sepultados los famosos escribas, sacerdotes, altos dignatarios, funcionarios de alta importancia. No estamos muy lejos de Saqqara, donde hubo una descubierta últimamente de unos 59 sarcófagos. Estamos a unos 20 kilómetros de Saqqara. Estamos a otros 30 kilómetros de Dahshur. No estamos muy lejos de lo que llamamos Midum. Todos ellos formaban parte de lo que llamamos necrópoli menfita, donde fueron sepultados los faraones que gobernaban desde Memphis, que está opuesta a donde estamos. Estamos en el plato de Giza o Gizeh. No estamos muy lejos de Alejandría, estamos a 200 kilómetros.
This is where the Grand Egyptian Museum is going to be.
Yes.
The beginning of Alexandria Desert
Yes.
Road, which is very close to here. I can tell you, it's going to be the talk of the world. The
Yes,
GEM, the Grand Egyptian Museum, the new Grand Egyptian Museum is going to be the talk of the world.
That's right.
It's very close to here, very fabulous. It's very totally different than you are here.
That's right.
Okay. So, it's nice again to meet you.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Muchas gracias.
Usted.
Thank
Muchas
you.
gracias.
Who can beat the pyramids? Who can beat Tutankhamun? Who can beat being in Egypt, the land where everything begins?
The Grand Egyptian Museum is really a complete vision of ancient Egypt.
Inside, you find a civilization of 7,000 years. Outside, you see a facade which is very contemporary and modern. General Atif Muftah led the construction work on the project. He knows by heart each and every corner of the museum to ensure that sustainability is taken into account.
Its architecture is unique. Its location is unique. It's a 4th pyramid in Giza. It's a gift from Egypt to the humanity.
When you enter, you find one of the biggest statues, the statue of Ramses II. And the size of the statue looks so small in the midst of the entrance of the museum. And that just gives scale to the project.
It's more than 8,500 square meters. It's an open museum. You will have a huge panoramic view overlooking the pyramids. We cannot find a better place in the world to showcase this unique heritage.
This is the only museum that will include the full collection of Tutankhamun, 5,000 pieces.
More than 2,000 of its collection will be displayed for the first time. We finished restoring now more than 45,000 objects. It's a very meticulous and difficult work.
The object conserved here sometimes from 4,500 years ago. We find a lot about the techniques of the ancient craftsmanship, which is very exciting.
Having the Grand Egyptian Museum opening by the end of 2020 is something that we're extremely proud about.
It's one of the most famous cultural projects in the world today.
I believe that the Grand Egyptian Museum is going to be a place where people from all over the world can come, open their mouth in awe, all together. It is definitely a project not just for Egypt, but for all of humanity.
Hello again, everyone. We had a short journey from down there where is the Sphinx and the Sound and Light Theater all the way up to here. This is the highest cliff on the area where you can get a magnificent view, a panoramic view of the three pyramids together. I can tell you that here at this place, no one has ever been here before. It's a brand new area. It's a whole project. We are changing the whole system in the area. The management of the pyramids and Sphinx area has been transformed to a private company, which is Orascom. And luckily today we have the managing director of Orascom company, Mr. Hamid. He is going to give us more info on the changes and the logistics happening in the area. Hello, Hamid.
Hello, good morning.
Nice
Hello,
to
good
meet you
morning.
again.
My pleasure, and welcome, Emek, or pretty much welcome on board.
Thanks for hosting us.
It was great pleasure. We are very happy to have Emiko, to have your visitors as well on the plateau.
Thank you.
Just to give you a very quick idea about the project, I'm definitely sure you're intrigued about this location.
Yes.
And the project, and definitely you're asking what is a transformation.
Yes.
So what I have asked
people needs to know what's happening. If they came to Egypt once before, what they are expecting this time. I believe it's gonna be a complete different expectation.
Definitely. Well, we are working on what we call a transformation, a total visitor experience transformation. The transformation on site will be initially based on a new entrance. So an accessible entrance from a major highway. So to reach the site, it will be way more easier either from downtown or from different suburbs of Cairo. You will as well have a new visitor center, a very nice, well-managed reception to receive the guest. A parking, a very large parking where you can safely leave your car, vehicle, or bus. What we do as well, apart this entrance, we have a new mobility system, electrical buses all around the site. We have as well, we have a calendar of events, 5 different restaurants all around the site. This is one of them. So I gave you in brief an idea about what will happen. This is in addition to the private excursion. You can organize your excursion and have a private excursion.
Before or after working hours?
Definitely. Before or after working hours. And yes, that's it.
And here for this place, I understand that you serve breakfast and you serve lunch on daily basis.
Yes. So on this place where we have the possibility of offering as you said, breakfast, we have, you may have an Egyptian breakfast, you may have an Occidental or Western breakfast. You have as well the lunch service and some snacks service as well, plus the regular beverages you may find in any place. And that's during the opening time of the site.
But we still can get use of the same place if we have a private arrangements on the evening.
Yes, exclusively on exclusive basis, yes. Companies with incentive or pre-arranged dinners. Of course, we can have a pre-arrangement and we can organize everything privatized for them. And they are more than welcome to organize their special events with us.
That is great. We can't wait.
Looking forward to have you very soon.
When do you think the whole project will be operating?
We are expecting the whole project by 2021, by the end of the second quarter of 2021, hopefully. It will be timed with the opening of the new Grand Egyptian Museum.
So, we are waiting for people to come and see the
With
new
great
thing.
pleasure, we are waiting for Emiko clientele from all around the world, and especially from Latin America. So we are expecting you soon.
Thank you.
Welcome and benvenidos in advance.
Thank you so much.
You're very welcome.
It's a pleasure as always.
My pleasure.
Thank you for hosting us. We'll see you
With great
soon
pleasure.
with people coming in from
Definitely.
Latin America.
I'll see you with your esteemed guest very soon.
Thanks a million.
Thank you.
Thanks a million.
Thank you.
We've taken you into a historical journey where you've seen a little bit of our historical palace. Now we are going to show you the now, where we are today. We are currently in the outdoor facilities of the hotel, of the Cairo Marriott Hotel, with the background of the palace, showing the different outdoor facilities we have. We have the pool showing the 2 towers. We are one of the hotels that has the largest inventory in Egypt, possibly in Middle East and Africa, with 1,060 rooms, including 110 suites and the 2 largest royal suites in the city. All of our restaurants and lounges and bars are within the palace part, or within the palatial part of the hotel. We have banquet space in the historical part of the hotel, which are making us able, the large inventory and the availability of the banquet space is making us able to host big conferences, big events. We are also known to be a leisure destination due to our outdoor facilities. We have 15 restaurants taking you into a culinary trip, from Japanese, authentically Egyptian, the best steaks in town, and of course we cannot miss the very unique one and only Promenade Cafe, which is our outdoor restaurants where most of the celebrities, I would say, in the Middle East and Africa have been and enjoyed staying on it.
Before we come into the last part, because it's important, thank you for this beautiful wine. And I have to mention something very important, is that a few years back we didn't have any good wine. Although wine and beer were invented in Egypt, but for one reason or the other we lost track of our ancestor arts. But now that Heineken is in the city, in Cairo, in all over Egypt, I would say, they get us back to the good old days where we can enjoy excellent wine, red, white, rosé, which I don't fancy, but anyhow, and all sorts of other hard liquor. And before I leave you to Hans, my good friend, the chairman of Heineken in Egypt, I would like to say Prost. Thank you very much, Mario. And we'll have to see you again.
Thank you.
Say cheers.
Cheers.
Hi Alhami, very good to see you, and hi everyone. My name is Hans Assadi. I'm the managing director for Alaram Beverages, part of Heineken here in Egypt, and we've always been a very proud supporter, as you know, of your organization, of tourism in general, with our portfolio of quality products, ranging from our beers, notably our international premium brand Heineken, that all of you will know, and also with a bit more of a local flavor, our Stella, the Stella brand in Egypt that has been around for more than a century. Moving into our spirits portfolio, there notably our vodka, our ID vodka, and the newest kid on the block, our single malt, locally produced single malt whiskey, Devlin. From there into our wide range of quality wines, from white to rosé to red and to sparkling, and to name you a few, produced with international grapes, coming all the way from France, from Italy, and from South Africa. Labels like Chateau de Granville, Castello di Trevi, and KB. And last but not least, also holding a glass of red Ayam in my hands at the moment. Very proudly a local brand, locally produced, with local grapes, working together with our farmers here in the Delta region in Egypt, and also processed by our state-of-the-art winery and distillery in Janaklis in the Delta area. A brand that is famous in Egypt, but also beyond. We've received numerous awards for our beautiful brand Ayam, and with that I want to say a cheers, but also a salute to everybody out there, and we wish obviously that tourism will come back soon, and that we will see people coming back also all the way from Latin America, and cheers.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Hola again. That was a quick, actually, cross from the other side of the Nile, from the Marriott, to arrive to another nostalgia and an icon spot in Cairo. We are at the Nile Ritz, and the Nile Ritz, the Ritz management took over this hotel a few years ago. It was managed by another international chain before. It was actually, back in 1959, it was open to be the first 5-star hotel managed by an international chain by then. And for all Egyptian and for many of the international travelers that came afterwards, was really, really an icon for Egypt. It was the place where everybody meets, everybody have their conferences, until the many other international chains came over many years later. In fact, we are here at the Nile Ritz, and the beauty of this hotel, that it has a fantastic location. 50% of the rooms have an overlooking view into the famous Tahrir Square and the Egyptian National Museum, and on the other side it's overlooking the beautiful Nile. So I'll have the chance today to meet with the GM of the hotel, Mr. Joe Khayat, who will give us a much detailed brief about the hotel facility and the history as well. Joe, how
Hola,
are you?
Karim. ¿Qué tal?
Thank you very much.
Bienvenido al Carlton.
Thank you very much. Joe, for me and for many others,
Yes.
this is a nostalgia. This is an icon. I know that when Ritz took over, you did a lot of renovation, and there have been a lot of changes in the hotel.
Yes.
Would you just give us a brief about the history and the facilities?
The history of the hotel.
Sure.
The hotel is opened in 1959.
Yeah.
Well, I cannot name all the stars that say here, the Hollywood stars, the European, the Egyptian, and you know Egypt is known by the film production.
Yeah.
Well, this hotel is fully renovated 5 years ago when we took it. The entire thing, the rooms, the lobby, the outlets, the banquet area, the biggest swimming pool, and we are lucky we have a casino in the hotel.
Yeah,
so
that's true.
This is really a good entertainment area for at least for the region. So this hotel, it consists of 331 rooms. I will show you now from the terrace just the view. What can you see? Because the left hand side is the Nile River and the right side is the Tahrir Square and the National Museum of Egypt and the Arab League Center,
yes.
exactly the headquarters of it. So it's an iconic place and an iconic building in historic Cairo city that the world knows about it. And behind these walls there is many histories and many political, if I may say, leaders who met really in this hotel.
Yeah, I remember the number of international conferences that we have operated here with lots of political figures, the very top high-notch weddings.
Yes.
I mean, not to include mine because I got married here, but it was not on top.
Absolutely.
But really, I mean, it was the top of events, and who is there. I
Yes.
mean, that's.
And I consider myself to be lucky to work really under this flagship hotel of our company.
Joe, I understood that you're going to take us to one of your terrace,
Yes.
and we would have the view from there.
Yes. Allow
Okay,
me to
so
show
let's
you.
go. So until we go upstairs, and Joe will explain to us and show us the Nile side of the hotel. Let's just connect to our team outside, to another team outside, and then we'll come back and meet you there at one of the Nile Ritz terrace. See you.
See you on the terrace.
Cheers.
Welcome everyone, and thank you for joining us today. My name is Karim Ali from the MAJ department at Ameco. Wow, what a nice beautiful weather on the River Nile, taking the Felucca ride, surrounded by all the beautiful hotels and cruises, as you can see. Especially we have a very special one hotel next to us, which is Four Seasons, which usually do for us a lot of catering on the River Nile for breakfast, for lunch and dinner, and especially the cocktail reception. Let's move now with Ms. Sharifa Isa, Senior Director of Marketing, who will give us a few words about this subject.
Thank you, Karim, for the lovely introduction. I hope you can see me too. Good afternoon, everyone, and a very warm welcome to all of you to Four Seasons Hotel Cairo at Nile Plaza. I am delighted to be presenting to you this very special hotel. Four Seasons, since the day it opened in Cairo, has been privileged by matching the world-known Four Seasons service with the Egyptian friendly, warm hospitality that Egypt is known for. The outcome of that is such an unmatched experience. Talking about this hotel in specific, we are very blessed with a location unlike anything other. On one side, you enjoy the widest area of the Nile overlooking several of Cairo's most historic spots. And from the other side, you also enjoy the citadel of Saladin. Talking about the destination itself, Nile Plaza, it is complete with all the amenities imaginable, whether it is indoor and outdoor facilities, swimming pool, different types of rooms and suites, 9 different outlets, whether it is Egyptian cuisine all the way to Chinese, night activities and everything. But what is unique, truly unique about this location would be being close to the very famous Tahrir Square, the Egyptian Museum within walking distance, other sites, the night spots in Cairo as well. So this location presents a very unique opportunity of experiencing Egypt and of course walking along the Nile. Another big advantage that we have is our catering capabilities, not just culinary capabilities, but outside catering as well. We have catered for so many felucas or sailboats like the one Karim is enjoying right now, with special breakfasts for our guests, lunches, as well as other outside catering evenings and meals prepared at historic sites, whether it's the pyramids or anywhere else. And these are truly remarkable experiences that you have to enjoy in a destination as rich as Egypt. We await to welcome you to Cairo. We look forward to having you with us to enjoy this beautiful weather at 7,000 years of history as well as modern Cairo. Thank you very much for the opportunity, and with that I give it back to Karim. Bye Karim, bye.
Thank you, Sharifa, for being with us today. And I don't know if you can see me, I'm just waving at you. Thank you, Sharifa. Back again to our felucca ride. I would like to introduce, will join us immediately now, Miss Dina, who will give us more information about the River Nile and the history about Cairo. Thank you. Dina, come on, join me.
Thank you.
Finally, our Egyptologist, Dina, who will give us the brief about good things about Cairo that we can see. Dina, please.
I wish you were here with us in this beautiful, romantic, peaceful felucca sailing in Cairo. You get to see here the beautiful place here that it's called Garden City. It is a very elegant, classy residential area where you get to walk peacefully, mingle with Egyptian people, that they are very friendly. You can walk around here 24/7. Walking distance would be downtown Cairo. We had time that Egypt got the prize of the most beautiful city in the whole of the world. So watching the new Tahrir Square with the obelisk that it have been assembled recently, with ramps brought from the Karnak temple to be guarding that beautiful obelisk, to see the beautiful architect, French architect of the buildings and the roundabout all around Cairo. And here we get to see the bridge of Qasr al-Nil. Egypt has about 158 bridges. This is one of the very old one of it, called the Qasr al-Nil, with 2 lions that they are flanking it, whether from Zamalek Island and the downtown, dating back to the 1869, during the kingdom time of Egypt. We have the old Egyptian museum that have been inaugurated at the 1901. Now we're ready for the new Egyptian museum in the pyramids area. And the building with the satellite and the tower, it's called Maspero building. It's the TV building. We get to see Zamalek Island. I would highly recommend that you walk around here. Lots of diners, coffee shops, restaurants, And we have the very nice hotel that it's called the Marriott, that have been built for the Queen Eugenie to be the copy of her palace in Versailles, as Ismail Pasha had a crush on her. So by having this location, she might stay longer. And here we have the Gezira Tower, Cairo Tower, in the shape of a lotus flower with a revolving coffee shop and restaurant on top, overlooking all of my Cairo, my city that I have been born, lived here. And ever since I have been raised up here or in Alexandria, I'm always proud to be a member of the very crowded city that it's called Cairo or Al Qahira. Join us, and I'm waiting for you. Karim, can you please come back here?
Actually, I think after all this, with this beautiful sun, we need to have a nice drink, just to have beautiful juice together. Hope that next time you are with us and had this drink with us. Thank you. I had to do it.
Cheers.
See you soon.
See you.
Karim, what do you think about this view?
I'm speechless. I love it. I can't wait for my next look at ride. I mean,
you see, the advantage of this hotel is the location. This is Zamalek. You can go there, walking distance. There's a beautiful small restaurant. You can take the Fluka just from the hotel, near the hotel, to go for a ride, for an excursion. Just behind the hotel, we have the National Museum. We have the Tahrir Square. So everything is a close distance. You can walk. And not to forget, we have the biggest garden in the downtown where we can do big functions. We have the largest function room, Cairo ballroom, which takes up to 1,000 guests just for conferences. So we are really in the center of the downtown of Cairo.
Beautiful. And I mean, what about the convention and conference facilities? I mean, what do you have for events, indoor, outdoors?
Listen, events, we have two big, large ballrooms. In addition, we have two places for outside catering as well.
Yes.
And we do as well cater outside the hotel. We are very well equipped to cater outside the hotel. But here I can talk about our garden, and I can talk about around the swimming pool, because it's a big space where we can cater for special events.
Yeah, that's a lovely spot as well. Absolutely. Yes. Jo, I mean, I can't wait to go and talk to you from the garden area. I mean, this is where most of our functions are taking place. So let's go there. And until then, back to your team and see you very soon.
Thank you so much. I cannot wait to welcome you.
Thank you.
Hola, buenas tardes a todos. Soy Nivin de Emeco Travel, encargada del departamento latino. Hoy estamos paseando por el famoso mercado de Khan el-Khalili, que se encuentra en el corazón del Cairo islámico. Encantada de hablar con ustedes.
Hola, soy Hisham. I'm the Vice President of Emeco Travel for Leisure. I'm happy to be here in the Khan el-Khalili. This place, I love it, and I'm sure who have the chance to come to Egypt and saw it, loved it. So this place was built 500 years ago by the Mamluk. It's in the heart of the medieval Cairo, which is built 1,000 years ago. As you can see, all kinds of shops are at the main level, street level. People used to live on the top level, and this place used to have gates, and it was the main bazaar for Egypt at that time. Now it became a highlight of Egypt, or in Cairo I would say, and it's visited by local Egyptian, by tourists, and I'm happy to be here again. Now I will lead you to see the famous restaurant and cafe Naguib Mahfouz, which is the highlight of another highlight. So let's go and see it. Nice to meet you.
My name is Ashraf.
Hello. Marianne.
This is Marianne.
Hello. Ashraf is the manager.
Yes.
Hello. Marianne is the director, marketing director. Exactly. So we'll show us this beautiful. But before we go, I forget something. I forgot to talk about the Naguib Mahfouz. He's Nobel Prize winner. He used to write his magnificent piece of art novels in this restaurant, and his signature in here, it's so tiny on the wood, you can hardly see it, but I can see it. So this is part of the history. So Ashraf, you will show us
Yes, please.
the place.
This is a coffee shop, main dining area.
Yeah.
Okay. Please.
Thank you. Please lead us. Wow. Look at the ceiling, it's beautiful. Okay, please, I will. So, what we'll have today?
We have some Egyptian Oriental mazza. We have falafel. We have tahina, salsa de sesamo, baba ganoush, esto berenjena con salsa de sesamo. This is mumbar, labna, chopped. It's eggplant, pickled eggplant, hummus, tabbouleh, mumbar, pickled tomato.
Wow.
Yeah, I hope to enjoy your meal.
Okay, we can test. Naveen, what would like to start with falafel?
Con los aperitivos, falafel y varios tipos de ensaladas.
Are going to go to the main dish. Ashraf, please.
Es una parrilla mixta de carne, de pollo, de carne de cobrero y muchos diferentes tipos de carne.
Con arroz, esto para mixed grill.
Arroz para la parrilla mixta.
Sí, esto vegetables, kind of vegetables. It's okra, which is lady's finger with vermicelli rice. And we have here roast lamb shank. Roast lamb shank, it's
carne de cabrero.
Yeah. And molokhia.
Molokhia es una comida típica egipcia. Como tipo de verduras.
This is magnificent. I cannot wait. But unfortunately, we have to move to another location. They are calling us to move. So thank you for being with us. Thank you.
Okay. Start. Rana, thank you very much for escorting me to this beautiful, magnificent area. Let me introduce you, guys. Rana is the marketing communication director of the hotel, and she's gonna talk about the garden and the facility of the outdoors. Correct?
Correct.
Rana.
Thank you everyone for being here with us today, and thank you, Karim, for a beautiful introduction. So as right now we are in the outdoor space of the hotel. We have the biggest conference center in downtown Cairo, which is Al-Qahira Ballroom, which hosts, of course, the biggest conferences, meetings, and wedding celebrations. Which is the biggest and the only garden space in downtown Cairo. Of course, enjoying the most beautiful backdrop of the Egyptian Museum, which is the perfect setting for any wedding celebrations, gala dinners, and events. Can you hear me? Of course, this is also enjoyed by our guests while they're having breakfast, lunch, and dinner from our Kulina restaurants, all-day dining restaurants.
Let's put it that way. I mean, with such a garden, with the bedrock of the Egyptian Museum, that's a beautiful venue for breakfast, lunch, cocktails, and dinner that has been used, and you are really in the city, in downtown, next to Tahrir Square. So, Rana, thank you so much. Let me tell you that it keeps. I mean, I have fond memories from it. This is when I first met my wife, so that's a secret I'm sharing with you. So thank you so much. Now we have to move to the production area to continue our edition. So again, thank you very much, and for the hospitality as well. Thank you, Rana. Thank you very much. So guys, now we're moving to the production area because we have much more to share with you. Let me just follow the instruction I got from my production team. Okay, so now we come to the fun part, we come to the challenging part, we come to the quiz. So please scan the QR code that you will see on the screen, or else you can just connect through www.menti.com using the code that you will see on the screen. So again, please scan the QR code or join us by the www.menti.com and use the code 5403670. We have prepared for you lots of interesting questions on Egypt. If you have followed the teasers during the teasers videos that have been shared by Avant-Garde during the last week, you're going to have all the answers easy. And they're not really difficult questions, but the big surprise here that the winner will get a 3-night, one double for 3 nights on a dahabiya, and we're going to talk about the dahabiya later. So make sure you concentrate, and the idea is the quicker you answer, the more points you will get. So you have to answer as quickly as possible to get as many points as possible. So let's start with the questions. With the first questions. Again, scan the QR code or join us on www.menti.com and use the code. I can see more and more people joining. Yes, come on. A dahabiya on the Nile. Sailing on the Nile on a dahabiya for 3 nights for the winner. Non-endorsable, personalized. So please, yeah, I see more and more people joining. Come on, guys. Come on. Scan QR or join us on www.menti.com using the code on the screen. Oh, wow. I have more people coming. That's very interesting. Yeah. So I see more people joining, so we're gonna wait until we have more people. I can see more interest, so let's wait for a while. Wow. Good. Good. So the price is the dahabiya, a boutique sailing boat on the Nile for 3 nights to sail between Luxor and Aswan. And that's the price. Wow, I see more people joining. Come on, guys. Fantastic, fantastico. Yes, yes. Again, the price is 3 nights on the sailing boat dahabiya between Luxor to Aswan. And here we go. Let's start with the first question. Are you ready, guys? So remember, as fast as you answer, you get more points. What is the name of the most famous bazaar in Egypt? Egyptian Bazaar, Khan Khalili Bazaar, Memphis, or the Cairo Bazaar? You have 26 seconds to go. Go in fast. It's easy. It's an easy question. I'm sure you know it. Egyptian Bazaar, Khan Khalili Bazaar, Memphis Bazaar, or the Cairo Bazaar? Come on, guys. You can make it quick to get more points. 4, 3, 2, 1. Time is up. Bravo, excellent. Yes, it's Khan Khalili Bazaar. Your majority got it correct. I hope that your answer was quick enough in order to get enough points. So let's move now to the second question, which is going to be also easy. And again, if you followed the teasers circulated over last week, you're going to get all the answers very easy, very easy. So the second question
Which famous Egyptian temple is located on the shores of Lake Nasser? Is it Philae Temple, Luxor Temple, Abu Simbel Temple, or Hatshepsut Temple? You have 26 seconds to go. Answer fast, you get more points. The temple is Philae Temple or Luxor Temple, Abu Simbel Temple, or Hatshepsut Temple, located on the shores of the Lake Nasser. Yes, it's easy. Come on, guys. Easy. 3, 2, 1. Yes, time is up. And the answer, bravo. And the answer is Abu Simbel Temple. You did it very, very well. Congratulations. Excellent, excellent. I hope you answer fast to get more points. Okay, let's go to the following question. The Great Pyramid of Giza has an approximate weight of 6.3 million tons, 4.2 million tons, 5.5 million tons, or 10 million tons. It's easy. It's easy. Come on, guys. Answer quickly, you get more points. The Great Pyramid of Giza has an approximate weight of 6.3, 4.2, 5.5, or 10 million tons. The Great Pyramid of Giza. Yes, I'm sure you all know it. That's an easy question. 3, 2, 1, time's up. Let's see the answer. Bravo. Many have done it the correct way. I'm glad. There will be a big competition here. And wow, I see now. Wow. So Bell is so far the person who's really leading, but we still have another question to go. So please go on. Please answer the coming one as fast as you can so that you can get the prize. 3 nights on a dahabiya. 3 nights on a dahabiya. Well done, Bell, but the others are very close, so you all have a big chance. And the question is, Cleopatra was born in which city? Cleopatra was born in which city? Is it Rome, Athens, Cairo, or Alexandria? Is it Rome, Athens, Cairo, or Alexandria? Cleopatra was born in which city? Rome, Athens, Cairo, Alexandria. That's easy. The Queen of Rome was Cleopatra. You all know her. Yes. Come on. 3, 2, 1. Time's up. Bravo. Well done. Majority did it extremely well. Well done. Now, waiting for the final results. And it's Jose Luis. Well done, Jose. Well done. You won your 3 nights on a dahabiya between Luxor and Aswan. We're looking forward to see you with your spouse. So we're looking forward to see you here in Egypt. Very, very well done, Jose. Very well done. So guys, thank you for joining this quiz. I hope it was interesting. And now, we talked about recently dahabiya. So actually, that was the reason to take you a little bit south into Luxor and Aswan in the southern part of Cairo. We have 2 of our teams there that traveled specially in order to give us this brief about Luxor, another one about Aswan. We're starting with Luxor. We're going to have Tariq Luka on the deck of one of those dahabiya, which is a boutique sailing boat with 8 cabins. This is the way that a long time ago tourists in Egypt used to operate or used to use in order to explore the Nile between Luxor and Aswan. This is how Agatha Christie actually enjoyed her sailing on the Nile. So this is the dahabiya. You're gonna give us a little bit brief on dahabiya, then the guide will give us a little bit brief on Luxor. But before we actually connect with Tariq, we will share with you a 1-minute video on the latest event we have operated in Luxor Temple. Then connect with Tariq. So until then, see you a while. Enjoy.
Hello again, guys. Now we're standing on sun deck, where guests will spend most of their time during cruising, reading, tanning, swimming, or even just enjoying the sail. By using this boat, you are not cruising, you're sailing on the Nile. Because boat has no engine, this is the sail, but in case there is no wind, each dahabiya has its own tugboat, which can pull it faster. Also, the small side of the boat allow it to stop by any island in River Nile, where guests can enjoy having a barbecue lunch or dinner outside the boat. Now let's meet our Egyptologist, Mr. David, who will give us a short brief about Luxor City. Hi David, how are you doing?
Hi Tarek.
Good?
Good.
Nice to see you.
Nice to see you.
Okay, will you give us a short brief about Luxor City in a couple of minutes? I know a couple of minutes is not enough, but this is the time we have.
Luxor, Tebas, la antigua capital de Egipto durante el Imperio Nuevo, año 1560 a.C., tiene un tercio de los monumentos patrimonio mundial y 2/3 de los que tiene Egipto. Están divididos en dos riberas, la ribera occidental del Nilo y la ribera oriental del Nilo. En la ribera occidental tenemos el Valle de los Reyes, que es el cementerio de Tebas durante 500 años. Tiene las tumbas de los faraones más famosos de toda la historia de Egipto, como Ramsés II, como Tutankamón, que es la única tumba que fue encontrada intacta con todos sus tesoros. También tiene el templo de la reina Hatshepsut, que es el único que fue construido en forma de terrazas. El Valle de las Reinas, que tiene la tumba de la reina Nefertari, que es la mejor conservada de todo Egipto. No podemos olvidar también el templo de Medinet Habu, que es el mejor conservado como templo funerario.
Let me tell you that Emiko Travel is the first DMC in Egypt who started to do events such as a cocktail party or gala dinner inside these beautiful temples for our groups. Okay, will you tell us now about East Bank of Luxor?
En la ribera oriental, Karnak. Karnak es el más grande como templo religioso de todo el mundo. Tiene la sala de columnas que tiene 134 columnas. También tiene el templo de Luxor, que es el mejor conservado y fue construido por dos faraones, Amenofis III y Ramsés II.
Thank you very much, David.
You're welcome.
We really enjoyed it very much.
You're welcome.
And now, guys, you have to move to Aswan to meet my colleague Bahir, who is waiting for you there. Okay, thank you very much. Bye.
Hello, everyone. Hi, Sydney. Hi, Jeff. Everybody there. How are you? Today I'm speaking from Aswan, the very south city in Egypt, close to the borders with Sudan. I have with me Mustafa from our office here. He will give you a good briefing about the city and the history of it.
Hello everybody. So we are here in the south in Aswan. We are 800 kilometers south of Cairo, and we are the last city of Egypt, and we are close to the borders with Sudan. And that's all. The whole city was called before Suwan in ancient time, and Suwan, which means the market. The market or the souk, because it's close to our neighbors in south, and we could exchange the goods between us and south of Egypt. And also we are famous here with the population here in Aswan is 2 million people. Most of them, they are Nubians, and they are famous with the dark skin, and they have their own language. And also the industry, the famous industry here in Aswan is the tourism, and we have many hotels. Of course, one of the best of them is Old Cataract Hotel here.
Yeah, the Old Cataract. It's called the Legend Old Cataract. We can see it. I will show you the Old Cataract. It's right behind me. It was built by Thomas Cook in 1899. Since then, many celebrities stayed over there. To mention few of them is Jimmy Carter, Margaret Thatcher, Howard Carter, and Agatha Christie. Maybe she was inspired here to write her novel Death on the Nile. Very nice hotel.
Very nice, yes. And we have many temples here in Aswan. Is Edfu Temple, Komombo Temple, and we have Abu Simbel. So 300 kilometers south of Aswan is the famous temple. And we have, of course, one of the best temples in all of Egypt, Philae Temple in Aswan. and or Isis temple.
Mustafa, we have to go there.
We have really. This is really the
Let's
best of all.
go to Philae Temple. Bye bye, guys. See you at Philae Temple.
Bahia, let me tell you that we're all jealous of you being in Aswan. We've all hoped to be there actually with you. Beautiful, beautiful city. It is actually called the Venice of Africa because of its romance, because of its beauty, of course. The largest part of the Nile, the most beautiful part of the Nile, with beautiful rocky island by night. It has all light, so it's really beautiful. It's where the most magnificent felucca sailing boat trip you can do. So we're jealous, just to tell you. We're going to connect with you very soon. But before we connect with Bahia, I have to share with you, we've just talked about the Dahabiya, which is a way to explore the Nile while sailing. But the big thing to be done also in Egypt is cruising the Nile using the big Nile cruises, the big boats. And there are many chains in Egypt that we are enjoying using them. They're all our partners, namely Mövenpick, Oberoi, Mayfair, Presidential Nile Cruise. It all depends on the different categories, but also there is the Sonestas. Sonesta has a large number of different categories of boats, and they have just renovated one, and we had the chance of having few shots with the GM of the Sonesta Nile Cruise to show us the novelty and the new renovation that has been done on this recent boat that has just been re-inaugurated last February. So let's go. Let's have a quick look into the Sonestas and then connect with Bahir again at Philae Temple, and then see you in a while.
Hi, welcome to Goddess Cruise Collection, to the Sun Goddess. One of the 4 cruise ships belongs to for hotels and cruises. Please allow me to take you in a tour around. This is the reception area. There you can see all the check-in procedures being done there. And here is the main lounge bar for all the entertainment we're doing during the cruise. We do the Oriental show, belly dance show, and Dervish, and Nubian show in Aswan, and the Galabiya party, which is the highlight of the cruise. Please allow me to show you one of our suites on the Sun Goddess. It's all standard. This is the living room. This suite about 40 something square meters. Here is the TV, can works for the both sides. You have a safe box, you have a mini bar, the living, and actually here there is a really big nice terrace. Welcome to our main restaurant. This restaurant is enough for more than 75 passengers, but actually here we have 31 suites. This is the spa area. As you can see, there is a clinic, and then here we have a jacuzzi and a sauna, which is free for all of our clients from 8 a.m. till 8 p.m. and gym equipment as well, it's for free. we reach our sun deck where you can enjoy sailing and the sun. We're doing a barbecue meal every cruise. It's lunch when it's winter and it's dinner when it's summer. And it's really fabulous night. And there is the swimming pool and there is another jacuzzi. So you have one indoor and another one outdoor.
Hello again. We just reached the island. Here is the Isis temple, as you can see. Mustafa, please.
Isis temple, it was built here in Aswan, and one of the most important temples here in Egypt, because it's the original name of the temple is called Bik or Bilik. This was the southern borders, because Aswan is close to the first cataract, so this was the borders of Egypt here in the south, and the whole temple was the Greco-Roman temple, but was built at the same place of the original ancient Egyptian temples. The temple, the whole was moved from the original island, which was called Philae. They moved 500 meters away from this island to the new island. Now here it's called Egelica. Egelica is a new island, and the whole temple was moved after it was flooded with water when we start to build a high dam in 1960. So the water reached to the top of the pylon over there, and they had to make a huge cover dam surrounded the whole place and bump out the water away from the temple and make it dry. Then they cut the whole temple in 14,000 pieces, and then moved to the new location up here in 1981. They finished the whole area.
Great,
the whole
great. By the way, last winter we had a very nice event here. It was just for 40 persons, but the entertainment and the orchestra was 70 persons. We got a tenor and a soprano from Italy. It was really out of this world. I hope one day you will be able to make it to Aswan here. Bye-bye. We are going back to the team.
Thank you, Bahia. We'll be there very soon. Enjoy the rest of your stay. Again, we're very jealous. We're nearly reaching the end of our edition. However, there are a few very important messages that I wanted to share with you. First, I would kindly ask you to, again, scan the QR code and give us your feedback as quick as you can, because it's only with your feedback that we can adjust and upgrade our future Destination Dive edition. And talk about the Destination Dive edition, I'm very proud to be here to announce for you the following destination. And guess what? The following destination is Dubai. So Avant-Garde will be in contact with you and will share very, very soon the dates for the edition. So the next edition will be the dive destination in Dubai. So I'm sure our the Dubai team will gonna do a great job, and I'm sure you're gonna enjoy this edition. Again, before we leave you, I just need to make a couple of very important thanks. First to our suppliers, the Cairo Marriott, the Four Seasons, the Nile Ritz, of course, the Orascom, which is the new private company managing the pyramids. And also, I cannot forget that without the Avant-Garde team, we actually couldn't make it. The amount of effort, coordination that they have been doing throughout the last 3 weeks is enormous. We thank them very much in behalf of all the team: Sydney, Jeff, Victor, Rosina, Ophelia, Eddie, Luca, Isabel, all of you, you've worked very, very hard. Without you, we couldn't have made it as good. I hope that it was informative for everybody. But of course, again, before leaving, I cannot forget to thank our team, all the team that have joined the edition. We have people running from some spot in order to join us, Raif and Karim and Hisham. So again, thank you so much. And also I want to thank our production team. They've really worked day and night. Please come on. They've really worked day and night in order to make it happen. And in order to celebrate with you, if I was in Brazil, I would have actually celebrated with a caipirinha, or in Argentina, I would have done a Malbec vino, or in Colombia, I will have offered some coffee, or in Chile, Peru, I would have offered the sour power. But here in Egypt, I'm happy to open sparkling wine, Egyptian sparkling wine for you, so that we can all celebrate just at the end of the edition. And until then, in order to celebrate, I'm sure that there are some other people out of Cairo that they want to celebrate it with us as well.
Salud!
Salud!
Salute from Cairo.
And salute from the whole of Egypt. Cheers, guy.